In the vast plains of Moab, as dawn broke over the horizon, a nation was on the move. The children of Israel, having journeyed from Egypt, now pitched their tents across the land, a sea of life and purpose stretching as far as the eye could see. Their camp was a city in itself orderly, bustling and filled with the murmur of a people chosen by God. From a high balcony in his palace, King Balak of Moab watched them, and a cold dread gripped his heart. He saw not a weary group of wanderers, but a formidable force, a multitude that seemed to cover the face of the earth. He turned to his advisors, his voice tight with fear. "This horde will lick up all that is around us, as an ox licks up the grass of the field." Desperate, Balak knew he couldn't defeat Israel with swords and spears alone. He needed a different kind of power, a spiritual one. He dispatched messengers, laden with rewards, to summon a renowned prophet named Balaam, who lived in Pethor. The king's instructions were simple and grim. "Come now, curse this people for me, for they are too mighty for me. Perhaps I shall be able to defeat them and drive them out of the land." The messengers traveled swiftly, arriving at Balaam's home with the king's dark request. That night, as Balaam sought guidance, God came to him with an unwavering command. "You shall not go with them. You shall not curse the people, for they are blessed." Balaam obeyed, sending the Moabite princes away empty-handed. But King Balak was persistent. He sent a second, more honorable delegation, promising Balaam even greater riches and prestige. Again, Balaam sought God's will. This time, God gave him permission to go, but with a strict condition. "Only the word which I speak to you, that you shall do." So, at dawn, Balaam saddled his donkey and set out with the princes of Moab. But as they journeyed, God's anger was kindled, because the prophet's heart was swayed by the promise of reward. Suddenly, on the narrow path, an unseen terror appeared. The angel of the Lord stood in their way, a sword of divine judgment drawn in his hand. While Balaam saw nothing, his faithful donkey saw everything. The animal veered off the road into a field. Confused and angry, Balaam struck the donkey to force it back onto the path. A little further on, the angel stood again, this time in a narrow passage between two vineyard walls. With no room to turn, the donkey pressed against the wall, crushing Balaam's foot. Again, Balaam struck his loyal beast. The angel moved one last time, to a place so narrow there was no escape. The donkey, seeing the terrifying figure, simply lay down under Balaam. Furious, Balaam beat the animal for a third time. And then, a miracle. The Lord opened the mouth of the donkey, and she spoke. "What have I done to you, that you have struck me these 3 times?" As Balaam argued back, stunned and bewildered, the Lord opened the prophet's eyes. There, before him, stood the angel of the Lord, sword gleaming. Balaam fell on his face in terror. "Behold, I have come out to stand against you, because your way is perverse before me. The donkey saw me and turned aside from me these 3 times. If she had not turned aside, surely I would have slain you and saved her alive." Humbled and trembling, Balaam finally arrived before King Balak. He was taken to high places, to altars built for sacrifice, from which he could see the sprawling camp of Israel. The stage was set. The king waited expectantly for the curses that would seal Israel's doom. But each time Balaam opened his mouth to speak, a power greater than any king's command filled him. Instead of curses, words of blessing flowed forth like a river. "How shall I curse whom God has not cursed?" he declared. He spoke of a people dwelling alone, of a nation blessed beyond measure. He prophesied a king rising from Jacob, a star that would shine with divine authority. Balak's face contorted in rage, but he was powerless. He had summoned the prophet to curse, but God had turned it into an irrevocable blessing. The story of Balaam teaches us a profound truth. What God has blessed, no man can curse. His purpose is unchanging. His promise is secure. Man may plot and scheme, but God's sovereign will prevails. turning every obstacle and every intended curse into a testament of his unfailing love and power for his people. Thank you for watching. If this story moved you, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that explores the depths of faith.